Turn a Business Incubator. The Turn a Business Incubator is a sure way to build your wealth while avoiding 80% of the risk of owning a business. It is true that up to 80% of all business startups fail in the first 10 years. But a Turn a Business Incubator graduate will enjoy ownership of a cash flow business and the insights of our 3 entrepreneur role models who showed the way to success and financial security. Ray Kroc, mastermind of the McDonald's franchise, died with a $600 million net worth and a company that generated $8 billion in sales the year that he died. Wayne Huizenga built Waste Management, Blockbuster Video, and AutoNation, ending up with a net worth of $2.8 billion. Sam Walton did pretty well with his accumulated wealth on the high side of $25 billion. I say there is no secret to business success. Our 3 entrepreneur role models had books telling us what steps to take. Wayne Huizenga's Making of a Blockbuster, Ray Kroc's McDonald's Restaurant Builder, and the 10 Rules of Sam Walton's Success Secrets for Remarkable Results. There are thousands of other success stories at our disposal. Here's the problem. There are 7 new business startups every minute. Men and women risking their life savings and bravely facing up to an 80% chance of failure. Statistically, 5.5 businesses fail every minute. But I don't want to talk about the negative. You do not have to be one of them. Our Turn a Business Incubator will take you through the steps necessary to get your first successful cash flow business without the 80% chance of failure. We will show you how to purchase an existing business that has proven a track record of success. Wayne Huizenga started with a $5,000 loan from his father. He purchased a used garbage truck with a small route in Florida. Wayne, the solopreneur, worked the business alone. He rose up early, ran the collection route in the early hours of the morning, then showered and cleaned up to spend the afternoon calling on potential customers. His real growth came when he started buying up competitors. By 1972, when he took the consolidated company public, Mr. Huizenga had purchased 133 small garbage collection companies. After Waste Management, he repeated the process with a handful of Blockbuster Video stores. 7 years later, after selling out for more than $8 billion to Viacom, he moved into the auto sales business and built AutoNation. At the time of his death at 80 years old, the hard-working garbage collector was worth a reported $2.8 billion. Getting started with a single used garbage truck was not so very glamorous. For this illustration, I want to tell you about a not-so-glamorous asphalt restoration business. The first thing that came to my attention is the fact that the current owner is netting more than the typical cardiologist who spent $200,000 plus up to 15 years to become a licensed cardiologist. Yes, they may average $325,000 a year, but it comes at a cost of time, and then if you make a mistake, it could mean your patient dies. You should also note the average annual income for employees today, that's you if you're working for somebody else, is just over $55,000 annually. Compare that to the $350,000 the owner of the asphalt restoration business is earning. The really great news is the man earning $350,000 is willing to sell the business. That means with our help, if you have a decent credit score, you can buy this business and earn $180,353 after debt service. That is nearly 2.5 times the average income for an employee in this country. In 7 years, when the purchase price is paid off, you could potentially be earning $350,000. However, that is unlikely because you will undoubtedly grow the business in the next 7 years. Remember, you've removed 80% of the risk by purchasing a business that has already beat the odds of failure by making it the first 10 years. This asphalt restoration company actually has been in business for 20 years. In the Turn a Business Incubator program, you will learn 3 basic growth techniques utilized by our entrepreneur role models for building a successful business. The 2 most important things to contemplate are 1, add to your revenue, and 2, control your expenses, thereby increasing the EBITDA, that's earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization, and thus the value of your new business. This business is available at 2.27 times EBITDA, which is lower than the 2.6 times EBITDA average in the state of Arizona at this moment. Based on the average price, this business should be for sale at $910,000. At the $795,000 current listing price, you are already $115,000 ahead of the game. Let's assume you enjoy a 10% annual growth rate for 7 years. That will make the business value jump to $1.78 million, more than double what you pay for today. Now look at what we can do with Wayne Huizinga's acquisition growth strategy. It can be much faster, and you can significantly increase the standard EBITDA multiple by growing out of the small business category and into the mid-market arena. Increase your earnings to the $1 million plus level, and your EBITDA multiple is more likely to be 6 to 7 times instead of 2.6 times. Here's what I mean. After you close your first transaction and gain this $350,000 cash flow, we'll help you buy 2 or 3 more companies. Your second and third similar transactions will move your cash flow over the $1 million mark. Then it will look like this: $1 million plus of cash flow times a 6 multiple gives your consolidated business a value of $6,300,000. If you do this in your first year, you've gained more than triple what would have happened if you grew the one original acquisition by 10% annually. And you did it in less than 12 months. I won't take the time to go over the details of Sam Walton's expand location strategy or the Ray Kroc franchise strategy, but you can see the potential of greatness you can learn in the Turn a Business Incubator training program. All 3 growth strategies have the potential for similar or even greater success. Call us today. Find out if you qualify for the Turn a Business Incubator training program. If accepted, you will soon own your cash flow business and a start at building your financial stability as a successful business owner. Call me today. My name is W.L. Laney. Call my private cell phone number, 602-684-7170. You will learn where to find potential businesses to purchase, how to make a present value evaluation, how to make a realistic future value evaluation, how to check it out. We call it doing due diligence. Look for any misrepresentations or hidden risks, how to set your growth strategy, how to make an offer the owner will gladly accept, where to find the funding, how to close the transaction, and best of all, we will walk you through the entire process. Your incubator training is not complete until you are the proud owner of a cash flow business of your choice. Last, we are here for you, ready and willing to help with your next acquisitions. Call me now, W.L. Laney, 602-684-7170. Let's get you on your way.